First thing in the morning, you probably need a pick-me-up, don't you? So, what's the first drink you reach for? Coffee or tea? Both are two of the most popular drinks on the planet. They can both help get us going, or even help us to unwind, if we go with herbal tea or decaffeinated coffee. However, if you're managing erratic blood sugar levels, which is the best choice for you? Are there any risk factors you need to consider? Do either of these drinks offer any nutritional benefits, or might they actually hurt our health? We're about to brew up some answers, so stay tuned for the big brawl. Coffee and tea are finally going head-to-head in our latest Diabetes Smarts Showdown. But first, if you haven't already, subscribe and ring that bell for notifications. Also, stay tuned to grab 2 free gifts. Now, let's begin the battle. It's coffee versus tea. Which is better for blood sugar control? Your alarm bell blasts you awake. You stumble to the kitchen and you reach for, most likely, either coffee or tea. Are you making the right choice? Well, let's find out. Here comes contender number 1, coffee. Ah, the smell of coffee. It symbolizes the start of a new, productive day. Most people in the US drink at least 2 cups a day. Some people chug down well over 5. We'll discuss the implications for that amount of consumption in a few minutes. But for now, let's take a deep dive into the health benefits of coffee. Yes, coffee does come loaded with surprising health benefits. Of course, it should be noted that we're talking specifically about black coffee. We'll delve into all those delicious but sugar-spiking coffee additives in a few minutes. But what nutrition can be found from your basic black coffee? A normal 8-ounce cup of black coffee will supply about 11% of your daily recommended intake of vitamin B2, or riboflavin. Its antioxidant properties can help to reduce free radical damage. Coffee also contains trace amounts of vitamins B1, B3, and B5. B vitamins are uniquely important for people managing diabetes because they aid your cells in acquiring energy from carbohydrates and can help regulate your metabolism. In fact, research has found that regular consumption of B vitamins, especially riboflavin, can decrease the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Coffee will also supply a small amount of other beneficial minerals, like magnesium, potassium, and manganese. But let's discuss the real reason why you're probably drinking coffee. Caffeine. Yes, coffee can definitely wake you up. And it wakes up a huge portion of the world every morning. In fact, caffeine is the most commonly consumed psychoactive substance on the planet. And coffee is by far the most popular caffeine drink. Depending on the specific type of coffee, its caffeine content can range from anywhere between 30 and 300 milligrams per cup. However, statistics show that most typical cups of coffee contain about 100 milligrams of caffeine. So what's the science behind this substance's ability to raise your alertness? Caffeine is a stimulant because it blocks the function of the brain hormone adenosine. This has the effect of temporarily increasing brain activity, as well as causing the release of the feel-good hormone dopamine. All told, the health benefits of coffee include improving your physical and mental energy, boosting your metabolism, which can make it easier to burn fat, adding nutritional value to your diet, from antioxidants to vitamins to beneficial minerals, reducing your chances of developing Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia, including Parkinson's, lowering your risk of stroke. Coffee and diabetes. Studies have shown that regularly drinking coffee can reduce the risk of developing diabetes by anywhere from 23% to 67%. But what if you already have diabetes? This is where it gets a little complicated. While the jury is still out, there are studies which suggest that drinking coffee may raise your blood sugar. One study found that drinking 2 cups of coffee a day caused glucose levels of diabetic subjects to become raised by 8%. Other studies have shown that caffeine may end up increasing insulin resistance. Research has revealed that caffeine can raise levels of certain stress hormones, like adrenaline, which could make it more difficult for muscle cells to process glucose. And while caffeine's effect of blocking adenosine can wake you up, it may also interfere with your body's ability to manage blood sugar. Plus, as caffeine can keep you awake, drinking too much too late in the day could lead to poor sleep. Decreased quality sleep has been shown to decrease insulin sensitivity. With that said, if you just love the taste of coffee, you can always choose the decaffeinated variety. But if you're worried about diabetes and obesity, here's one bit of good news. On its own, whether caffeinated or decaf, coffee has just 5 calories per cup. The downsides of coffee. Is there such a thing as too much of a good thing? When it comes to coffee, probably. As mentioned before, too much caffeine may create several health risks, whether or not you're diabetic. A recent Australian study found that drinking 6 or more cups of coffee per day can increase your heart disease risk by over 20%. But research shows that even just drinking 4 cups of coffee per day could bring unwanted side effects, like insomnia, headaches, irritability, and rapid heartbeat. So, here's an important tip. Avoid consuming over 400 milligrams of caffeine a day. For reference, coffee has around 95 milligrams in a cup. That means the sweet spot when it comes to coffee consumption may be drinking up to and no more than 4 cups per day. But let's also get to that other tricky subject when it comes to coffee's health risks. Yeah, we're talking about those substances you most likely add, from creamers to sugars. Many people take their coffees to a less than healthy place by adding excessive quantities of high-fat milk or highly processed artificial creamers. Most brand creamers are total chemical concoctions, containing no actual cream, but they can be packed with added sugars, partially hydrogenated trans fats, and preservatives. Plus, just 1 tablespoon of most coffee creamers contain over 20 calories. But even using plain old milk can still add a large calorie and carb load to your cup. 1 tablespoon of whole milk contains 9 calories and 0.8 grams of sugar. Of course, whether you're using milk or highly processed creamers, chances are you're using far more than just 1 tablespoon. And if you're worried about diabetes, you'll definitely want to avoid adding table sugar or artificial sweeteners to your coffee. While artificial sweeteners may not spike your blood sugar in the same way as table sugar, they can trick your brain into releasing extra insulin, which can create added levels of insulin resistance over time. Alright, now it's time to introduce contender number 2, tea. Tea has quite a few similarities to coffee. It's one of the most popular drinks and is consumed all around the world. Even approximately half of the US population drinks tea on a regular basis. Like coffee, tea has few calories and many health benefits. But the main difference is that, unlike coffee, there are incredibly vast varieties of tea. Some of the main types of tea include white teas, black teas, green teas, and herbal teas. White, black, and green teas all come from the Camellia sinensis plant, and they all tend to be caffeinated. An 8-ounce cup of one of these teas can supply 30 to 50 milligrams of caffeine. Herbal teas are a mix of course, herbs, as well as spices, fruits, and tea leaves. These teas usually contain 0 caffeine. The health benefits of tea. Most any type of tea supplies plenty of cancer-fighting antioxidant polyphenols. Tea includes small amounts of a variety of minerals, including copper, magnesium, potassium, and phosphorus. Drinking tea regularly has been shown to improve blood flow, and thus may reduce the risk of heart disease. Tea contains fluoride, which can strengthen the enamel of teeth. Plus, tea's high antioxidant content has been shown to fight bacteria and lower the risk of gum disease. Let's take a closer look at some of the most popular varieties of tea to discover some specific health benefits of each. First up, green tea. There's a reason why you've been told to go for green tea when you're sick. This variety offers a wide range of health benefits and is loaded with antioxidants. So green tea can play a role in lowering inflammation and can help reduce the risk of cancer. And like coffee, green tea may help prevent the development of type 2 diabetes. Studies have shown that the antioxidant catechins within green tea may work to improve insulin sensitivity and reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes. Studies have also shown that green tea may lower your risk of heart disease and certain brain disorders. Green tea does contain a bit of caffeine, clocking in at around 35 milligrams per cup. Black tea. Black tea is the oxidized version of green tea. Like green tea, you can expect many health benefits from this darker colored tea. Black tea has been shown to reduce the risk of diabetes, and it may help to lessen inflammation. Black tea contains theaflavins, polyphenol antioxidants which may help to improve your heart health. But at 47 milligrams of caffeine per cup, black tea does contain more than green tea. Hibiscus tea. This is an herbal tea made from the hibiscus plant. It's also called a sour tea due to its taste. Hibiscus tea is renowned for its high antioxidant content. In fact, a recent animal study found that hibiscus extract may reduce free radical damage by 92%. And multiple studies have shown that hibiscus tea can help lower blood pressure, reduce inflammation, and it may even aid in weight loss. Plus, studies have also revealed that hibiscus tea may work to reduce insulin resistance. Chamomile. Chamomile tea is another herbal tea, which has been used as an herbal remedy for generations. Recent studies have shown that it may reduce menstrual cramp pain, protect against oxidative stress, improve bone density, and lessen inflammation. Plus, as it doesn't contain caffeine but does promote relaxation, a recent study found that it may help you fall asleep. And several animal studies have revealed that chamomile may have the ability to lower blood sugar levels. Tea and diabetes. No matter the type of tea you choose, it can supply a vast assortment of anti-diabetes benefits. Its polyphenol content has been shown to increase insulin activity for those managing insulin resistance. Additionally, the powerful antioxidants within tea can reduce oxidative stress, which can help reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. In general, research shows that tea can help lower blood pressure, reduce the risk of heart disease, and improve insulin sensitivity. Therefore, tea, especially the caffeine-free varieties, can be extremely beneficial for managing a diabetes diagnosis, and it may even help prevent you from becoming diabetic. The downsides of tea. Just like coffee, drinking tea can have some side effects if you overconsume it. Consuming too much caffeinated tea may affect your sleep, and it may raise your blood sugar. Additionally, many teas are high in tannins, compounds which can bind to beneficial iron. This can have the effect of reducing iron absorption inside your body. Therefore, drinking too much tea may create the unwanted side effect of diminished iron levels. If you do have an iron deficiency, doctors recommend limiting your tea intake to 3 cups per day. Well, now you know the truth behind coffee and tea. So, who wins? Both coffee and tea offer many health benefits, and they can each be incorporated into your daily routine. However, there can be only one winner. You may have already guessed it, but let's cement this victory. Whether or not you're worried about diabetes, today's champion is tea. While coffee may reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes, its high caffeine content could worsen diabetic symptoms if overconsumed. But if you choose decaffeinated coffee, you can avoid those drawbacks while still reaping its many health benefits. Caffeinated teas carry the same health risks as caffeinated coffee. However, with its high antioxidant content and wide variety of nutrients, those many varieties of tea provide a vast assortment of health benefits. So, both tea and coffee can be good for you, but tea is today's clear winner. And remember, with both drinks, you'll want to avoid adding sugar or unhealthy chemical creamers. In addition, it's best to drink both coffee and tea in moderation. Before you go, we'd love you to like this vid. Plus, be sure to click the link in the description below to grab 2 free gifts. Expand your anti-diabetes diet with our new book, Superfoods for Diabetics. And hear exclusive insights from leading medical specialists with episode 1 of that diabetes documentary. Grab both gifts now just by clicking the link below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're Diabetes Smarts, and we'll keep bringing you all the latest info on the best ways to fight back against diabetes. Thanks for watching. We hope you're having a happy and healthy day.